dreaming. Where you wanna be? Join in, connect with us. Join in, and you can see what's up. Join in, so connect with us. Join in. It goes A-Spire, EM-Spire, Dreamspire, books for authors is on fire. A-Spire, the magazine for you. We got art and entertainment, celebrity news. M-Spire for entrepreneurs and motivators. It's demonstrated, see how they made it. Dreamspire TV is where you wanna be. Extraordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Mays, and I'm your host of the Author's Lounge. Don't you go anywhere because we will be right back after this advertisement. Hi, I'm Cheryl Mays, and I am your host for the Author's Lounge here on Dreamspire TV. I am so excited today because I have with me the author of the romance novel, Salsa, Miss Patricia Scott. And we're going to talk with Patricia and hear about her inspiration, her motivation, the story where all of this romance came from. So you definitely do not want to miss this. So stay tuned. After this commercial, we'll be back with Patricia. Hi, Patricia. How are you?
Hi, Cheryl. I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I am so excited to have you on the Author's Lounge. And we're going to talk about your book. We're going to talk about the inspiration behind the book. We're going to tell everybody how they can get your book. But first, we want to know about you. So tell us about you.
Oh, I'm Patricia Scott. I'm a chef by profession. I'm from Jamaica. I've been here 30-something years. I have 3 sons, been married 43 years. And I'm 63 in a couple of days.
So this is a birthday present for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, welcome and happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. And the 30th of June, I'll be 63.
Okay. Now, tell us about this book. Now, where did this come from? Because I read the description, and this is hot.
Yes. The word salsa in this story means sex and love seemingly accomplished. Salsa is a story of desire, lust, and pure seduction of a young woman that meets a guy. This story has some amusing parts and some sad events. Salsa will make you forget every other shade of gray. Salsa is like, it's hot. It's really hot. Yeah.
When I read about making you forget the other shades of gray, I was like, oh, this is hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
Now,
it's hot.
I have to ask you this because this actually came because of what you've been doing for your friends and your family, and you've been like the matchmaker.
Right. The Salsa is a mixture of real life events and some imaginary events. But the true motivation comes from friends and family that I have helped in their relationships, and they have asked me time and time again to write a romance novel, and that's where salsa comes from. But apart from that, I love romantic movies, and I've always wanted to write. And this is not really my first book. My first book is more of an autobiography.
Okay, what's the name of that book?
It's a long name. It's some call me the Black Martha Stewart. Some call me Wonder Woman, Superwoman. Who am I and why?
Okay.
And the book, yes, because I love to work with my hands. I do a lot of stuff. I build my bridge in my backyard. I build 2 ponds. And one of the bridges, or I call it my bridge over troubled waters, because it's going over one of the ponds. It's separated into 2. Mm-hmm. But
nice. So now tell us a little bit about the main character in Salsa. What's her name?
Cat.
Okay.
Catherine. Yeah. And her name is Cat for short. It's really Cat and Amici, right? That's the couple.
Okay.
And she have a lot of problems in her life, and then she meet this guy, and they fell in love, and but it's a lot of obstacles between. You have to get the book in order to understand where all of this is coming from.
So wait, guys. Here's the kicker: is that you got to get the book. That's it. That's the big piece to this. Is you got to get the book. So this is about romance. It's about, I guess, finding yourself so that you can actually have this experience.
Right. Because my female readers wants to meet an Amici, and my male readers wants to be Amici. Because Amici is something else, he's in a class by himself.
Okay. So if you could give Amici a word, what would the word be that just describes him?
Hot.
Okay. That's the reason why it's hotter than shades of gray.
Right. He is hot. You have to read it. He exercises, is private. He work out with it. He is a mess. You gotta read it.
All right. Well, it sounds to me like you guys might want to read this book, and you probably won't put it down because you're going to want to finish it and find out exactly what's happening to this couple.
Yeah, and there is no stop to it. It's filled with seduction. Yeah.
Okay, so that's enough to keep you up at night.
Yes. And it will fix your relationship. It's filled with ideas.
That's, we're going to talk about that when we come back, because that was a huge piece to what you wrote about the book, is that it will help individuals in their relationships on how to keep the heat and the stormy and the sexy and the sizzle into the relationship.
Right.
So we're going to come right back with Miss Patricia Scott, the author of Salsa. You don't want to miss when we come back, because if you thought this part was hot, wait until she shares some of the ideas that you can have when you're looking at your own relationships. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
All right.
Hi, I am back with Patricia Scott, the author of Salsa. So thank you for joining me on the Author's Lounge. And so we're going to get back into this because this is hot. So before we
Yes.
left, we were talking about ideas that people can get from the book to kind of steam up their romance. So you got to give us one or two hints. You got to give us one or two ideas that a person can use to actually bring back the sexy.
Well, it's never too late to spruce up a relationship. You can hold on to your spouse by just being creative in the bedroom and not be afraid to try new things. Do not allow your relationship to get stale. Salsa is filled with ideas.
So now, is there one that you can share with us that's kind of maybe not X-rated, but it's able to be shared on public TV?
Most of it is X-rated.
There you go. So that means it is hot.
Yes, it's hard to put that on public TV. It's hard, yeah. But
So,
one thing I could share is that they name each other genitals.
so now answer me this.
They name each other genitals.
Okay.
It's Remy and Kitty. Hers is Kitty and his name Remy.
Okay. Look, you thought I was kidding when I said hot. This is hot. So
Yeah,
now,
Remy is a type of steel. Mm-hmm.
okay, all right. The mind is going in a million directions right now, Patricia. I'm gonna leave it right there. I might need a glass of water.
You have to read that book. You have to read that book. Everybody that asks me, that reads it, asks me when the next book is coming out.
So now, is this a one book, or is this going to be a part of a series? Is this what's next?
Well, I have 3 other books, but I'm waiting to see if I make some money off of Salsa first before then I publish those 3. I have one. It's called Ready the Cougar, and it's Rheddi, Ready the Cougar. Well, I was gonna name it Red-Headed Cougar, but I didn't want anybody to think it's me.
You don't want to get stopped in the grocery store and say, "Hey,
well, I'm Ready the Cougar." And one is The Preacher's Secret, and the other one is 40 Years with Unforgettable Nights.
okay." So, guys, listen. These are available on Amazon. You can go get the entire steamy collection. I have a couple of questions for you. So, when you look up your name in the dictionary, what you said they would find was that you are a fun-loving with a zest for life. I can see that.
Yes. Yes, I am.
And so, what is your word for the year? Everybody now has a word for the year. What would your word for the year be for you?
Progress.
Progress. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a question that I put out there for our audience. If they told me your word for the year, Dreamspire TV would send them a book. We would send them salsa. So they get the hotness just by hearing this interview and telling us what your word for the year is. So it is progress for those of you that are watching and you want the book. The Facebook group, put it in, and I will definitely get you a book. So there we go. You have an opportunity to win salsa. Now, another question that you were asked is if you could have dinner with any other author, who would it be?
James Patterson.
Now, why?
Because my mother went missing in 2011, and I read all his books. It was like a nurturing. You know, he helped me through my depressed times. His books did. Yeah. And it's different because everybody say, you know, why that kind of book? But my daughter-in-law introduced me to one, and then I just started buying the collection. Yeah, she said, why not read? mom, and I did. Yeah, that started me reading. Yeah,
Okay.
so I fell in love with his book, and I fell in love with him in person. So yeah, personally, yeah,
Okay. And then
that's it.
you talked about when you found out that language was powerful. And that was by hearing Dr. Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream. What impact did that have on
Yes,
you?
yes. I was only 6, but it's I was only 6, but that stuck with me because I'm Jamaican, and it came all the way from America to Jamaica, and people was just, it was like in the streets. I have a dream, it's international.
Hmm.
Americans don't know the impact it have on the world, but it does. It have a great impact on this world. Yeah.
And you know
I
what?
have
When
a
you look
dream.
at
It's just,
today,
and mhm,
when you look at what's going on today, how much more impactful is
yeah,
that dream that he has that we can do that?
mhm,
And hopefully we're still
yes.
moving towards it.
Mhm.
So what
Right.
this book
And
solves, go ahead.
Pardon? Jamaica motto is out of many one people. So we don't have the racism there. And if it had such an impact there, then it's a powerful speech.
Hmm.
It's a powerful speech.
It truly
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
So, what this book, Salsa, and guys, remember, it is available on Amazon. It is hot, it is steamy. It's going to help you bring back sexy into your personal romance life. So, you
Right.
definitely want to go to Amazon, get the book. And before we leave with Miss Patricia Scott, what is it that you want your readers to walk away with when they get this book? What's that message?
It's never too late to spruce up a relationship. You can hold on to your spouse by just being creative in the bedroom and not be afraid to try new things. Never allow their relationship to get stale. And salsa is filled with ideas.
You
That's
heard it there from the author herself. If you are
it.
looking to spruce up your relationship, definitely get this book. If you are looking for an entertaining read, get the book. If you are looking for something for your book club, if you want you and the girls to sit back or the guys to sit back and kind of figure out what this relationship looks like, get the
Girl,
book. And then write a review. I love reviews. How do you feel about getting a review from one of your books, Patricia?
I love reviews, good or bad. I love reviews because you learn from the bad.
Absolutely. It helps us to improve on that next book.
Improve on the
It
next.
helps us to improve on whatever it is that we're doing. We love feedback. So your assignment is to get salsa. It is to go there from Amazon and then
Right?
write a review for the book. Patricia would love to see your reviews, and then
Yes,
other people that are interested in the book can see how truly hot it is. And then
that's
they'll
right.
get the book too. So thank you so much for joining us today on the Author's Lounge. I am so
You're
excited
very
when I get
welcome, Chair. And
a
it's
great
so good to
author.
meet you.
You too. We're not finished yet. Don't go anywhere. Later, Patricia is going to do a reading. So she's actually going to do an excerpt from Salsa. So if you're interested in kind of hearing a little bit about the story, here's your opportunity. So you can find this interview as well as the reading on dreamspirebooks.com. You can go there. You can see some of our other authors as well as the book titles that we have on the bookstore. We have more than 100 titles. And if you are interested in a book trailer and having that displayed on Dreamspire TV, here's what it looks like. how you can get in touch with us. You can follow us on Dreamspire TV. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, dreamspirebooks.com, and dreamspiretv.com. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Cheryl Mays, and I am the host of the Author's Lounge. And today, you have had the opportunity to hear from Patricia Scott, the author of Salsa. So go to Amazon and get the book. It is truly hot. And have an amazing day.